Hello and welcome. I'm Paul Gibson and this is Mind Success. Today we're going to be talking about a technique called the Lightstream Technique, but we're going to be adding a little bit of bilateral stimulation in with it as well. Now the Lightstream Technique is fantastic because it utilizes colour imagery. Now we use colour as a metaphor every single day. I'm feeling really bright. The black dog of depression. And so forth. There are so many examples, and I'm sure if you actually went through your day you'd notice how many times you were using a colour. So the subconscious mind processes complex things simply with symbols. So we're going to use a colour as a symbol today to go through the Lightstream technique. We're also going to be resourcing with a technique called the butterfly, which is bilateral stimulation. So the butterfly is very simple. Your hands will be on your shoulders and you'll either tap or you'll rub one shoulder then the next. So the butterfly, when I say do the butterfly or resource in with the butterfly, you'll tap or rub one shoulder and then the next. You'll find that you'll prefer one way to the other. And that's absolutely fine. The effects are still the same. It's just some people prefer a tap to a rub and vice versa. So what we're going to be working on today is any old feelings, any old pain, emotional, physical, that simply just niggles at you, that you can feel in the body. We'll be using a representation of that to go along with the representation of the light stream and putting them together to try and collapse the unwanted, unneeded negative thoughts or pain. So, the beauty of this technique, when used on a one-to-one in therapy, is when I'm with my clients, I can see where they are and the speed is just right for them. I can't see where you are in this technique, so I may go too fast for you or I may go too slow for you. So learn this technique. It's simple once you watch the video a couple of times. Learn it and do it daily as part of your self-care routine. So, are you ready? Good. The first thing we're going to do to orientate ourselves in the present, to be here right now, the technique called heart breathing. And I do have a video on this, but we're just going to be using a small element today to start the technique of Lightstream. So, put one hand on your heart, put the other hand on top of that hand. That brings your attention and your focus to your heart. And I just want you to breathe, but notice your breathing. Begin to imagine your breath as if your heart was breathing that breath. The breath going in through the heart and back out of the heart. And I want you to do this a few times until you feel really orientated in the now. And if you haven't closed your eyes, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes now. Because now I would like you to do what we call a body scan. Put your awareness in your body. And I want you to scan, much like if you were to put a piece of paper into a copier and the light goes up and down. Close your eyes and imagine a body scan now, going from the top to the bottom or the bottom of the top. Doesn't matter which way, and really scan. Look for anything that needs your attention. It could be some old pain. It could be that thing at work today which just niggled at you. Someone could have annoyed you. Anything at all. Look for something that's bothering you. Notice where you feel it in the body. And once you find that, notice its size, notice its shape, notice its colour, notice its texture. Notice what you notice about it and where it is. And just leave it there for the moment. And now I want you to think of a colour that means healing. Now, healing means different things to different people, depending on what your beliefs are, both spiritual, religious, medical. But just think of a healing. What we're looking for here is something that can come into or float around your body that promotes a good feeling and starts to heal old wounds. So imagine that now. And I wonder what colour comes to mind when you think of healing. And now I'd like you to invite that colour to either flow through you or around you. And you may wish for it to come through the head or up from the earth. But I want you to notice what you notice about that colour. If it's got a temperature, an intensity, what shape it is, what movement it has. And I want you to imagine moving through or around your body. Imagine it touching all the cells and neurons, connecting them, joining them, feeling better. You know how some people say they go on a spa day and they put their moisturiser on and they go into a spa and they just feel it so warm and wonderful and every tension just leaves their body. Imagine your colour of healing now going through your body, around your body, over your body. All the way from the smallest muscles to the biggest muscles. And as you feel that colour of your healing, I want you just to do the butterfly. Either tap or a gentle rub one side, then the other. And this will really push the feeling inwards to where it really needs to go. And when you're ready, I want you to invite that feeling to go to that area you discovered before and begin to heal it. And the colour of that healing just seems to go there warmly, compassionately. And notice how the colour surrounds it, goes through it, and starts to break that old pain, emotion, thing that annoyed you, just starts to collapse. If you want to use imagery, you can always imagine a Pac-Man coming along and that healing eating that old unnecessary feeling. And you imagine that beautiful stream of healing going through you, going to where it's needed. And while that beautiful healing stream goes to that unneeded pain, anxiety, emotion, memory, whatever it may be, and it just breaks it down and collapses it, I want you to do the butterfly and notice how your thoughts and energy goes towards the healing, breaking down that old, unnecessary, unwanted memory, whatever it may be. And you may even notice that that healing takes on a new size, shape or colour. It may be the same, but I just want you to notice what you notice. And you can carry on doing the butterfly for as long as you feel the benefit of it. Or if you just want to focus on the visualization and the feeling, allow that to happen as well. So whatever's right for you. And just allow that beautiful healing colour to move all the way around you, through you, freeing you. You may even notice certain muscles begin to soften. You may even notice that you sigh. And that's good. Because sighing is a symptom of a parasympathetic expression. In other words, the calming part of your nervous system. It's just released something. And the beautiful thing about this healing colour is anything that was uneasy can't exist within this beautiful healing colour. So watch that thing that was creating a distress or an unease just disappear in that sea, that flow of that healing colour. You're doing really well. And you can do a few bits of bilateral stimulation of the butterfly to really embed that last bit in, to feel it all around you completely, a whole body state of that feeling, healing. And when you are ready, no sooner, no later, when you are ready to be able to call up this healing anytime you want to. Let's say you had a long day, your back was sore, and you just wanted to lay down and call up the healing. I want you to give it a symbol or a name, something you can attach to it, so that when you call it, it's there. And when you've got the symbol or name, butterfly it in. And just say the name over and over again, whilst imagining that healing going through your body, over your body. Say that name over and over again. Until there can be no mistake that whenever you say that name, when you're in a comfortable time, an appropriate time, that healing feeling, healing colour can just come into your body to where it's needed and soothe you. You're doing really well. The more you do this exercise, the more easier, the more flowing it becomes. I just want you to, when you're ready, bring yourself back to this moment. And if your eyes aren't open, you can open them when ready. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a really simple exercise to do. But once you know how to do it and the components and the structure, it takes minutes to do. You can do it in the morning, in the evening, once a week, whenever you need it. Do not underestimate how powerful this technique is. It's a weapon in the war against distress and unease in your body. So thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you soon.